the ultimate destination for smart investing. Welcome to Invest Ideas, where we turn your financial dreams into reality. Subscribe now and join us on the path to financial freedom. Hey there! So, there's an enormous economic storm brewing and it's almost knocking on our doors. But don't worry, we've got you covered. Elon Musk is aware of the situation and warns of the ravaging hurricane that's about to hit. He sees the similarity of the incoming situation to the subprime mortgage crisis in 2007, and thinks we're headed into a recession in 2023. The magnitude of that recession is debatable, but it's wise to prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Let's take a look at what happened in the 2007 subprime mortgage crisis so that we can get an idea of what to expect this time around. Millions of customers had received low-interest mortgage loans thanks to the consecutive reductions in prime rates since 2001. As the loans were user-friendly, more consumers wanted to acquire new homes, resulting in a hike in home prices. However, things took a drastic turn in 2005 when the interest rates shot up, and this affected the affordability of purchasing new homes. The prices rose enormously, and the well-qualified borrowers could not meet the unique housing costs as some saw it as an exaggerated and ridiculous way of indebting them further. The housing orders declined significantly as most subprime borrowers found themselves in a giant hole they could not escape. First, loan payments were tough for those that used adjustable-rate mortgages, ARM. Secondly, most were unable to make sales of their home to get profit because, yet again, the demand for housing was ripping apart. Hence, saving themselves from this situation had slim chances, as most of them had to incur losses and face the wrath of the economic crisis. To add more fuel to the fire, banks took a bold move by terminating loans to subprime customers, which facilitated the decline in costs and demand. Conversely, the banks were unsafe because they had to endure some losses after all the loans they gave out were part of its assets. Similarly, the banks found it difficult to trace the loans, and this caused credit facilities to be at a standstill, which limited businesses and customers who were credit-worthy to getting loans. Moreover, companies were affected as they aimed to slash their expenditure and investments. As a result, there were numerous layoffs, which slowed down the order of their products because their consumers were unemployed. During this time, car companies such as Chrysler and General Motors were declared bankrupt and desperately needed to agree on partial government possession such as bailout programs. Consumer confidence had considerably deteriorated as many were cautious with their spending because of incoming emergencies, leading to low buying power. All these situations paved the way for the recession in December 2007. The case was severe, and the poverty rate transitioned from 12.5% to 15% in 2010. To solve this economic massacre, the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act was enacted as a law through the legislative procedure by the Fed. A move that saw the injection of funds into the budget to enable job preservation and job creation, as well as broadening unemployment insurance, accompanied by safety net schedules such as food stamps. However, the law did not have a bearing on the situation because poverty levels among young adults and children surged to 22%, and the United States lost a considerable amount of wealth. The loss resulted from the decline in stock prices, which was a margin of 57%, which is an estimated value of $16 trillion. Quite shocking, right? There's a proverb that says that the poor will get poorer, and the rich will get richer. This is achieved by how the wealthy showed signs of gain despite the economic pandemic while the average and the poor incurred losses. What does this tell you? This indicates that those who suffer the most in a recession period are the poor and average. This is because they have less financial stability and fewer resources to fall back on during tough economic times. They may also be more susceptible to job loss, wage cuts, and reduced working hours. On the other hand, the wealthy may have the financial resources to weather the storm and even benefit from the downturn by investing in undervalued assets or businesses. Therefore, it is essential to prepare for the worst and hope for the best in the upcoming economic storm. It is important to have a financial safety net, such as an emergency fund, and to reduce debt as much as possible. Diversifying investments can also help to mitigate losses during a downturn. Additionally, it is essential to stay informed and keep up with economic news and trends to make informed financial decisions. Overall, while it is uncertain how severe the upcoming recession may be, we can learn from past economic crises and take proactive steps to prepare and protect ourselves financially. Thanks for tuning in to Invest Ideas, where we bring you the latest insights and strategies to help you make informed investment decisions. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay ahead of the game. Until next time, happy investing.